35 or 34, Sister Debola. Now, back to us. Yesterday, whilst I was doing my chart, yeah, I was given an alert. People came on board to start to distract me. Larit is out, Larit is out. And I'm like, it seemed like every time I talk, Larit has personal vendetta with me. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, because even the initial outrage that she came for me and her followers labeled me all kinds of unpretable names. You know, I even saw where it was screenshot to me, because I won't lie, I avoided going to read those comments because it may upset me. And you know what? In Kotojo Bari, Koni, it won't upset you. Even though she told people to tag me. And also where she was saying, is she mad? She werele mi. Mo stupid, emi ma rojoku, yejo ni mo wa ro láyé ki ma, you know, very based on, she said mo, I said eléyìí. You know, I said this one. I thought to myself, is it really on that issue, or that I said eléyìí, that she and her cohorts, you know, they now decided to go that deep. In fact, they said I'm a false news story. And in fact, when let me even read that thing. Let me read it. Let me read it. Yeah, it was sent to me. Let me just, I think it's on that phone, but I can go to where it is so that I can read it. So I put it on my page. I'm sorry, guys. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, let me go ahead. Okay, now. Number one, you know, I already said it. I already said it that I'm not going to respond to her, because if I say that I didn't see the update, I'm lying, because people that follow her tagged me. Do you understand? People that follow her tagged me, but I refused to respond to her. Then the next day again, because whilst I was in the car that day that she tagged me, and I will just read it. I know many of you have seen it. I would just want to explain. It's always better to explain some things. As he said, the first update she gave to me is Yeye Kudi. And number one, on this platform, for those of you that have known me in regards to Larit, her case, you don't fall for their game. They are looking for a way to drag you again. I know I'm a Budget's love. How are you, sweetie? Hello, sweetie. I know I'm a Budget's love. I know, but you just listen, just calm down. I want you to calm down. Let me just explain to people what's up, you know. Let's calm down. You know, so I then saw the update and how I was tagged by people. Even some of her people came to my platform on Instagram. They insulted. I didn't delete it. I left it there. I left it there because in the first place, personally, I didn't do anything to her. But you know, she had her reasons, and I want to read that reason. And I'm going somewhere. And she said, Yeye Kudi on Facebook, please respect yourself. Yeah, respect yourself and be well informed that I don't accept false accusations. Now, Sadly, I'm not going to be able to play that because it's going to take a long time to start, going to that. A lot of you can go back and listen to my gist. When GLB updated for them, you heard me. When GLB updated for them, I personally saw it on GLB. Even though we've been hearing rumors, but and it's not made public yet. I don't think it's okay for anybody to talk about what is not in public domain. I don't think so. Do you get what I mean? So then when GLB updated, we stumbled on it. If you remember, we just stumbled on it. We were talking about meddling boss and we stumbled on that her gist. And I said, I heard that Larit was dating. I said, this one, I mentioned this one for her. I mentioned this one for Faridat. So it was simply like this one. And then Faridat, this one. It was a very genuine, simple, you understand, approach. It was nothing to degrade her. Do you understand? It was for her. I said, this one, because before her name could come to mind, I mentioned then Larit. Then this one, it was referred to her. And this, in fact, this one came first for Farida. Before her. Do you understand? Then after that, I then said, the guy that they said they both dated together, I showed them the video because I have the video of Demola. So I showed my audience the video to show them whoa. And that this is the person. I learned that Faridat and Larit, that one was dating Demola before the other. Me, I didn't know the genuine gist. And my talk was for me, so good. And I said, please find out because I am not sure of this story. Do you understand? I am not sure. But however, if they do too much and GLB updates for them and start to give us story, I will delve into their case. It was a very plain and cool talk. It was never anything. And truly, because Larit will not say she has not heard her name on my platform several times. When she mentioned the case of, when she had a fight with, in fact, not even during Baba Ijesha's time, when they went to the police to go and fight that they should not bail Baba Ijesha, I saw her amongst the people. Her name will be mentioned on this platform. When she threw bottle on Mercy's head, her name has been, and every time her name is mentioned on this platform, it is for, I'm always in support of her. Like, I don't see anything wrong in anything she does. Do you understand? I have always given a good judgment. Not for anything, really. I've only patronized her before. She doesn't know me. I don't know her. She's not my friend. Likewise, Farida. There are people I patronized, nothing more. I'm slant. Do you make sense from that? So, to see her update for me, then her followers decided to abuse me. You understand? They called me all kinds of unpretendable names, insulted me. It was her telling me, giving me a message that I didn't understand. And she wrote Yeye Kudi on Facebook, please respect yourself and be well informed that I don't accept false accusations. Number one, what was the false accusation? GLB already updated for you people. And when he updated, he then wrote, Demola, you tried. So, of course, everybody was speculating, oh, it's a man that caused their problem. Prior to when Osha then came to give us the insight of what really transpired, okay? But she had updated for me. You didn't carry my business to advertise. Do you understand? For me, it's false rumor you jumped on. And to think you even addressed me as this one while you were talking Don't I have a name? Will you see me in physical and call me this one, and I will not give you a factory reset correction? Do you get me? Now, I wouldn't be asking for, oh, she should respect me, because I don't even need that. Because sincerely, I don't, if I'm to handle that case the way she handled it, I will spill what she sent me to go and find out. I will spill it here, as she has told me, because I'm going to read more. I will spill, I will just talk, and I owe her nothing. Do you get what I mean? I owe her nothing than to say the story. I wouldn't even care about all the ones that have mentioned their names and they've gotten in touch with me and telling me, please, we don't want to be associated with her in public. Don't mention our name on this thing. Please make it anonymous. Do you get what I mean? I will go ahead and talk. But I didn't do that. I only came to talk, like, you know, because Teba she normal. That's she and Farida. Me, I will talk on the matter because they are not my personal, you know, friends. They are not anything to me aside business people that I know and I have patronized at one point or the other. Now, she then went further by saying, will you give, she will do a factory reset for me if I meet her on ground. Who are you referring to as this one, Kudi? Me, I don't have any dirty story. You know, it was like there was more to the matter than I could understand. I don't have any dirty story that I need to hide or that will make me to be afraid of any blogger. Be well informed about me very well. I have zero tolerance for nonsense. I am the type that will not be able to ignore or look away if I meet you in person. Malo besting me. So more or less like she has threatened me on her page. I didn't read it. Mi ò ní parọ́. Wallahi, when they tagged me, I did not read it. I didn't. The only person that I went to, then she furthermore went ahead and said, please note, to all whom it may concern, I, Larrit, is sincerely embarrassed with the false accusations and rumor that is current. You know, she has started with my name. Yeah. So it was more or less like she made it look as if I'm the one carrying and spreading terrible things about her. She has labeled me. She has defamed my character. Are you making sense from it? She has labeled me. She has defamed my character. Unfortunately, I did not read in depth. I did not read all what she wrote. She threatened me as well. Now, please note, simply because she said, I said this one. Meanwhile, Farida too received this one. This one, Farida, this one. It was even Farida that was mentioned as this one first. Eleyi, you know, this one. Not with any hidden, any ulterior disrespect or anything, you know, nothing. And which I know she knows. But she felt I was a soft spray and she wanted to bully me not to talk. Do you understand? She thought I knew more than what I had just simply said. Meanwhile, as at then, I knew nothing. But she chose me amongst all bloggers to pick on me, update for me only, and decided to hurl insults on me. So she went ahead and said, with the false rumors and false accusations and rumor that is currently going on, that I am fighting with Farida over a man. Please, this is pure lies. God will never let me reduce myself to such level of stupidity. Please, that is a total desperate rumor, false rumor. Nothing of such existed. Two adults can have their differences, which of course is allowed, and things will be resolved later. But speculating and bringing false stories up is totally unacceptable, not acceptable. Please, our differences is not because of a man at all. Then she went back. Yeye Kudi, please respect yourself. You know? Yourself, because I want to believe you are not an illiterate and you can't get yourself in unverified rumor just because you want to entertain people with nonsense gossip. You know? She went on as if she had personal problem with me. I bet she knows her name has been mentioned many times on this platform for different reasons. And that's why I really feel terrible with the fact that then I would be appreciating her physique, because I don't have any problem with her. I bet I must have even said, oh, this one too then. I bet I must have. But she did not see anything wrong in how I probably must have analyzed her then. Do you get what I mean? So in this situation, she chose to address me in this manner because I feel she was trying to bully me. She thought I knew more than when I didn't even have a clue of what was really happening. Now, furthermore, she said, entertain people with nonsense gossip. I saw the video and I got your number on IG to call you last night, which was late. Please, I'm trying my best not to have any reason to explain anything because literally I owe nobody any explanation. So she then went again. So that day she did that and people were tagging me. I only saw my schoolmates, one girl, a junior in my school, that when they tagged me, I went into that thing. It was even the person that tagged me that made me know that she updated for me. Do you get me? But I didn't read it because I could see from people's comment that they were abusing me. So my eye caught glimpse of someone that said she was from my secondary school. I went on that page and I responded to only that person with the exit. I hesitated because I didn't want to, and I bet she saw it. Only for me to get screenshots of, people went under that post and I saw what she had to respond. If you go and read that post, many people said terrible things. I carry false rumors. I'm a liar. And that when she sees me, she should make sure she beats me up and this and blah, 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 blah. Then somebody tried to tell her and said, somebody tried to speak to her because I bet that person is someone that comes on this platform. And the person said something and I'm looking for it right now. And her response got me really worried that, okay, it seemed like she has personal issues with me. Then she said, Yeye Kudi won't talk. Oh, no, this one is another one. Someone just said, Yeye Kudi won't talk if Gistlover didn't start the allegations that a Mr. Demola is the reason for your fight. Somebody said that on her page, right? And then Ati Yeye Kudi and Gistlover, they are in the same WhatsApp group. Are you seeing now? And the people who are spreading the stories to people, all silly people, no one excluded. So when the person wrote that, she then said, please do not type bullshit to that person that will make me block you. Because Gistlover, she was able to clear Gistlover. Gistlover actually verified from both sides and advised for peace. So, before you give this opinion, have a perfect understanding about any situation. If she Kudi must talk, does she have to be stupid about it? So, you see, she has this personal, will I call it, anger towards me that I'm thinking, is it only about this one? Do you get it? Is it only about money elei? At elei? I don't think so. Because elei po. Do you understand? She then said, about any situation, if she Kudi must talk, does she have to be stupid about it? Come on, how can an adult like her be referring to me as this one? Don't I have a name? Is she mad? You see, after saying that, marry me, factory set, for me, she threatened. Is she mad? Then she said, running her mouth that we don't have common sense over 4 stories that she didn't verify. Like, really? So people were there on her page abusing me, calling me story carrier, rock carrier, bugbe carrier and everything. I didn't know. So the next day, that same day, I was in my car and somebody came to say, Larit is looking for you, mad at you, Fogo for you. And I said, yeah, it's you people that are pushing her. Because for a sane person listening to that gist, do you understand? With what I have analyzed, I don't think I have even analyzed anything. We didn't stay long on that. It was like digression from our real title. You understand? The title we had was on Meddling Boss and her atrocities. You know, so it was a digression because we went into this lovers page and we just saw it and we said, oh, this one, they said this, they said this. You understand? So when she then went, I then said to the person, transfer aggression and anger on that person that came on my page. I just said, Ori Egbale, your head is not correct. Toba Payon, I bet you will go to jail with her. And also, I don't owe her any explanation. And anytime I see her, as in I'm addressing their case on the platform, and anybody else, I still have a right to say, this one is Tamedu, this one is Farida, or any other person. You know, so and I don't owe her any explanation. Unknown to me that, you know, she then further updated for me again based on what I said. Do you understand? That day, responding to one, I've forgotten to that person. That person came on my page. If you go and watch that video, I was in the car at McDonald's and, you know, and then she furthermore responded to me. So it seemed like, oh, she's fixated on my page, not wanting me to talk about her at all. And I'm wondering in my head, why? If I can talk about everybody, why wouldn't I talk about you, Larit? I will, if I choose to. And I won't, if I don't choose to. Meanwhile, I told the owners of the courtroom that she don't matter. What mattered to me was, I don't owe her, or what she was, what I heard she said is, I said this one, that one. So I didn't know that she had many other things she has said to me, that she was going to kill me, she was going to break my head, she was going to reset my brain and stuff like that. Then she furthermore went again, after I did that chat, it was a very short chat, in the car, you know, talking to somebody, doing something, and then somebody came to distract me, and I said, I don't care about Larit. I owe you courtroom, and for that reason, I will just go and cut that part, and I want you guys to listen. You understand? Listen. Does this in any way look like I'm biased, or have even said anything? In fact, I kept laying emphasis. The speculation, I'm not sure. Just make sure you find that the right Demola, you know, it was clearly stated. Clearly. So Kudi, in as much, he went again, updated for me, unknown to me. In as much as too many people said I should not reply you anymore. Can you imagine? Someone I didn't even talk to. I didn't even talk to her. I didn't even do chat for her. You understand? I didn't at all. I am sorry, I will stand on my ground to tell you that you cannot refer to me as this one. Okay, it's okay. She used the F word. Have a name. My name is Lara. I do not need you to address me as madam or anything else, as you were asking what you should address me with again last time. Nothing else than my name. Be sensible enough to acknowledge your error. I will never refer to you as this one. I don't have any problem in you wasting your lifetime. Like, I don't have any problem in you wasting your lifetime. Like, my lifetime. Like, are you people getting me? I don't have any problem in you wasting your lifetime to talk about me. I haven't even found out anything as at the time she wrote this thing. I don't have any problem in you wasting your lifetime to talk about me, because it's part of your advert for me. So your ejowewe on Facebook is your headache. You are using your money to buy your data to analyze. So it's not my business, but you can't use me to make money on Facebook and still disrespect me. Come on. Oh man, ni problem pẹ̀lú mi gan. So henceforth, address me with my name, period. Also, I heard you said you are older than me. Auntie Kudi, your age mate plenty for mortuary. Go. Please come to Lagos and call me this one to my face again. face go, I challenge you publicly to do it to my face. You will know how far. You people just like to give bullshit that you can't take and expect one to keep quiet. Unfortunately, I don't know how to keep quiet for some nonsense. I beg. Now, I wouldn't ask Lara for respect because now I'm not going to go that route. You understand? Nah, I'm not going to go that route. Really and truly, nah, I don't need it because sincerely, she doesn't have to respect me. No, she doesn't have to. She doesn't know me more than. In fact, if I show her the shoes and bag I bought for her, it was my sister-in-law I told to go and buy one D&G bag, shoe, and all those things. They are the ones that went to pick it up from her shop in Lekki for a long time ago. So she's not my friend. Do you get it? So I'm not going to say, oh, I expect it. But I then thought to myself that is okay if, they said she updated again for me, talking to me, coming out, talking to me. I said, okay. It seemed as if there's more to it. So when I was out yesterday, she did the same thing. Whilst I was out, I've gone maybe few minutes into my talk. I had talked about some things. I had I was saying to people, I said, for me, I didn't think it was necessary for me to tell people in the courtroom I know Demola personally. But yesterday I did. I told them, okay, guys, do you know I know Demola personally? I know him. I don't want to hear, oh, she was sleeping with Demola because could you share haters law? You understand? I said, let me prove it to you people. Just so that you know that if I choose to want to know more, hear the whole story, I will get it. First-hand information. It will not be mixed up. So courtroom people were laughing like, maybe they thought I was joking or they just felt, okay, show us. Then I showed it to you people and I said, yes, I know him. And I said, who is this? And they were like, that's Demola. He looked younger. I said, at this time, Demola wasn't pot belly, rich, big man. He was a young lad. You understand? I then told them, I said, at that point, Demola knew me. I introduced, of blessed memory, my younger sister. I didn't tell you people it was my sister. My blood sister that died. Adewumi. I, personally, I knew Demola. He said he wanted to marry. He had fallen out of his first marriage. And he liked my kind of person. He liked the way I carried myself. He then told me, sis, I want you to introduce me to somebody. And I liked his kind of person then, 2007 or so. I said, I introduced him to my blood sister, Aburo mi, or Ejemi, for marriage. So we were that close. The moment I agreed to the relationship, I meshed them together. And when I meshed them together, he told me, okay, can he invite my sister to London? I said, no problem. He bought a business class ticket and said, I should please be the one to. I then told my sister, come on, I really want you to date Demon. I like him. He's so respectful and very nice. My sister said, I have to come to London to make sure a meeting more bere. That was how I met Sister Kemi Hassan. So my sister and Demola dated Gidigon. When I told you people, somebody else, because of Demola, Odauti, I won't even hide it, Kafila Shoguro's husband poured drink on my younger sister when we went for a party. Because Kafila Shoguro's friend had dated Demola to... In fact, it is lately that I got to find out that it was Lara, when the relationship ended, it was Lara that caused the fight that Demola and Tope splitted. So away or something like that, but wo year, be a wo year, a more year or something like that. He went to, they fought in Kafila shop. They fought dirty in Kafila shop. Are you people making sense from all I'm saying now? So yesterday when I was saying, I know Demola, but I choose to lay low because when he had dated my sister and they had, you know, the thing along the line, they poured drink on my sister's head and all those things, Aburomi and Demola had issues. I had to pull away. Their relationship was serious. It was meant to be marriage. Aburomi ti kú bye. That's why I was begging Farida yesterday. I didn't mention it was my sister, my blood. So for me to introduce my blood to somebody, you people should know, he was close to me, close to the family. I know him in toto. Àìmọye ìgbà t'àbúrò had to come in to stay with him in London. That he will invite. So that is for Demola. I then showed you people his pictures. I showed you people in I purposely did not show all. Because by the time people will see her, I say, who is the woman? You people then know Aburomi. You know? You understand? So that is that. So having to know, I heard the story. So Lara is a name that I have come across at one point. But I didn't know this is the Lara. So I personally did not want to. Because, you know, when your sister is no more with somebody, you know what you would do? You have to move away from that person. When Demola was in London, Momo. Momo. When he was now in America, Momo. In fact, when he got to America, I can never forget, he got in touch with me. And when he got in touch with me, he was complaining about my younger sister. And when I was just there in between because I was the matchmaker. A minimum fake. I was the one that introduced them. Do you make sense? So I was then telling you people yesterday, I said, if I want to know true information, Kogbamile anything. I know Demola's best friends. Some of them we snapped pictures together. Belumi, Ola Stonebridge. If I want to get information of the true story, Mashe, but that I don't do. I don't bring out people's story. That's why I relied on, if Jesus had not give us, good thing was Oshaden brought the story. Mo de dúró lórí story. And that was what I was analyzing yesterday. I didn't even do much than to say to, you know, because she was insulting me. I said to you people, I'm not going to go into their matter. I'm not interested. I threw the case out. But when I saw part 2, I said, this part 2 seemed very normal. I would talk on part 2, but I'm going to just talk on what I think, what I really feel a way forward for them. Me, they rope, and purposely, I could not support any of the two. Purposely. Not because I care about how Lara said she was going to reset my head and throw brimes. What did she say she was going to do? Factory reset Bikini and her entourage, a group of, you know, friends were encouraging her to do it. No, but because I really made sure that as a reasonable man, looking at this case and as a matured woman, if this happens between two friends, how can we advise them? And I talked reasonably yesterday, but she didn't wait. She went to her page. I saw people coming here to come and ask me, Lara is out. Lara is talking. And I thought to myself, am I the only one that has been talking? Many bloggers have talked. Why only my name again? She chose to mention. Why? Ìyẹn ni kẹ́ bí. Ìyẹn ló ta mí lára. Pé, since I have been defamed, she said I carry fake rumors. She said I'm a rumor, kinikan, mama, ọ̀rọ̀ òun ni mama. I read it to you people. She said she will reset my brain. She said she will do this, she will do that. You know, she talks, you know, as she so wished to talk. I said, okay. But mo choose this part. This is how I roll. Èmi ò wá tótónu. Mi ní secret èèyàn lọ́wọ́. I have never ruined a marriage before. Àwa máa ń sọ yìgì ni. Àwa, where we see joy, we are happy. We follow it. We make sure that it happens. And that's how I am. Anyone that knows on this. And when we see that you are a home destroyer, I'm a gbógun ń bí ni. I'm a sọ pé, what's Tasha husband? Bad person. That's all. Tó bá ti fún wa lórí social media. I'm not an investigative journalist. No, also, I do not have a certificate to be a blogger. I am not a blogger. I don't know what it entails to blog. I only do, and that's creating content from what bloggers bring on board for us. Be it gossip, be it speculation, and good thing about me is anytime I talk, I clearly state, do your findings, so I'm not sure of this, so. But Lara chose to now anytime I talk to come out. Then I decided throughout yesterday night, I was on the phone with some of the people not all. In fact, one or two have sent a message that I should please Kinjo, Kima mention orúkọ. I chose to do my findings. And I can decide to talk. But mo wọlá àwọn kankan. That's not me. I'm not the type. If I talk, ilẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́. In fact, máa balẹ̀ jẹ́. Kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan kan tó máa ti díẹ̀ jáde. But that's not me. That is not me. Is anybody misbehaving? If anybody is misbehaving, is anybody misbehaving? Shake me. Please respect yourself. Respect yourself. Shake me. Abi shake me. Abi shake me. Respect yourself, please. As you can see, I'm cool and I'm very calm. Respect yourself. I know many of you want to hear stories. Gbogbo bẹ́ ṣe ń ṣe pé ẹ̀ ń ṣáájò yìí, ájò kí gbogbo ẹ̀ fọ́ lójú ni. Ájò kí gbogbo ẹ̀ fọ́ lójú ni. Tó bá wá bàjẹ́ ńkọ́. I have nothing to lose. Wallahi, if I choose to say all these things, pẹ̀tẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀ ni ó máa taba everywhere. Gbogbo ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́. If I choose to talk, and I have one or two persons that I can call, màá sọ fún gbogbo wọn pé ó yá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀ Quran, ẹ máa make sure, I will make sure that the Quran tẹ́ gbé dání, wọ́n máa ṣí inú ẹ̀ kó rí pé gbogbo àwọn tírà gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó wà ńbẹ̀, gbogbo àdúrà tó yẹ kó wà ńbẹ̀ wà ńbẹ̀. A wá fi ṣépè fún yín. I don't believe in people bringing anything Quran, Bible just like that. It can be book. But that is not me. The real me, I don't mean Tojubo. Larit is defaming my character on Instagram, calling me mo carry false news, mo parọ́, mo ṣe kíní kan. Okay, now mo need true story. Ṣé ká tẹ́ kẹ́ wá máa jáde, kẹ́ wá máa debunk, and I'll bring one or two persons out. Kí gbogbo wọn wá sọ̀rọ̀. Because I felt really like, why am I the only one? If there's more to it, she should let me know. I don't have a problem with her. I don't. I don't have a problem with her. I don't. All these people I mentioned their name, she knows I know what I'm saying. One or two have sent messages to me. Hello, Berry. On this platform, we promote love, we promote marriage, we promote happiness. I have never been involved in situation of Yeye Kudi leaked anybody's story. So if Larit, you know me, if I chose to stay on what they have written out, am I the only one that is talking? Why are you mentioning my name and updating for Olemi? Olowaye Nuna. Why only me? Because you must have been told that she's the only one you can bully, or she's the only one that you should go for. Why only me? Why? In your chat yesterday again, because I was out and I was talking basically on what Osha only have done the investigation, you mentioned my name again. Why? When the last time I heard from Demola was maybe 2 years ago. I 2018 or 2019 before COVID. Ó ti pẹ́. Nígbà tí mò ń bá Mama Amira, whom you know, ẹ̀gbọ́n Demola. Then wọ́n ṣe ń sọ fún mi pé February ni Demola dé. Kí n tèmi? What's my own? I've had, I can decide to talk. All those names I mentioned there, ilẹ̀ kọ́ máa bàjẹ́ ni, kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan kan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. I'm a gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀, and you are the one that told me I don't do my findings. I've chosen not to because I'm not a blogger. I'm not an investigative journal. Anything they just say, I use it for content. I mean, pé orí mi ò pé. Kò mean pé you should be updating for me and be saying that out of everybody, gbogbo blogger and sorrow is Kudi. You chose to Ledimo. Olawaye Nuna. Why me? Ìyẹn ni kẹ́ bá mi bí. Why are you people abusing? Why are you defaming my character? Why are you trying to ruin the image of my platform? If I chose to now use the truth to tackle you, Shani baye Jenny. Shani, I'm a baye je. Why? Kabesi dale. You push me, go and do your findings. And I did. Me o sumoju. At work today, when one of the bloggers got in touch with me to tell me something, I had to tell her, mo sumo, mo te, mo wa okay. You, that's not me. Why do you want to change my person? Why do you want to change my character? Have you seen anywhere pe mo ba teyan je ri? Have you can never hear my name in such things. Have you seen anywhere that I lied on somebody? Abi mo gbe story èèyàn wá rí? So because I choose not to, ẹ rò pé tó jó ni? No. Ti pé ọkàn mi ò gbé ni. Eléyìí tí mo gbọ́ yìí, ilẹ̀ kùnà ó bàjẹ́ gan. Bá ní kí n dá sílẹ̀, ilé ayé máa bàjẹ́, gbogbo ẹ̀ máa fọ́. Ojú máa ti púpọ̀ nù yín. Ẹ máa pack inside ni. Ó dẹ̀ tàbá káàkiri, gbogbo ẹ̀ máa dàrú. That's why Gistlover she hide identity. Because what about go that information about towo won, what gbé jáde, everybody mama sáré kìtàkìtà koto. But me ò ṣe èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀. I can't even give it to somebody. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ Lara, please stop defaming my character with the people on your platform. Stop defaming my character. I don't carry fake stories. I don't bring people's stories out. I've never been paid in my lifetime for anything on this social media to talk about anything. Never. Anybody that has a proof where they've sent Kudi out, talk for me, take money, or they, please tell the person to come out or remain silent forever. Please type here that you have. I paid you to talk for me, or I paid you to, please. I have integrity and I'm very careful about life. I can choose. I can choose to start to say everything. Can you see? I can choose. These are information. These are names, numbers. Call me and we'll talk our own. I can choose to do it. Oruano, I decided to for your sake, so that I will have you to know that I can choose to do it. I have recordings, but I choose not to do it that way. Not for anything, but for posterity. And the fact that I want your belly. Pekima bali ayeje. Pekima baile ayeje. Because in bad dasile, ile ma baje. Please, guys, I appreciate you, courtroom people. I want to beg you people, please. I don't want to say all that I've heard. Ema binu. Ẹ jẹ́ kí conscience mi. Kí má ní. Kínú má bí mi síra mi lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la pé, why did I fi ìbínú fi sọ̀rọ̀ tán? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, please help me to maintain myself. The real me. I would not, because of Lara, change my real self. Please, I beg you. Demola, wherever you are, please, I wish you and Farida, if I can come, God sees my heart, I will. Because I know you were loved in my family. You were loved in my family. I wish you and Farida, I will call her. Because of you, I will speak to Farida and wish her happy married life. Because of you. It is because of Demola that I'm, also going to say, Kima Soroju, because I know how much he really wants to marry. That was why I introduced my younger sister, Jemmy, to Demola that time. My blood. My blood. So I don't want anything to ruin their marriage. I don't want anything to ruin their marriage. Because by the time I start talking, Atabali, Atababi, Atabaton, I wish them all the best. Please, please, courtroom people, let's end the chat. I beg you. Emma Binu, I don't want to say too much. Ejo, mo beyini. Courtroom people, I owe this to you. Let's please end this chat for today. I love you all. Thank you so much. God bless everybody. Bye for now.